They're called easyJet. But for Britain's most upfront new scheduled airline, life can be anything but easy.
I don't care if there are children around. Get me somebody that is going to give me some answers.
I've listened to everything everybody said and I'm still standing here waiting. It ain't a bus service. And I'm not happy.
But when your owner's a 32-year-old multi-millionaire with a passion for orange, and you don't care who you give your number to, it really can be the high life.
Come on, go and get your partner and run, go! Phew.
Fasten your seatbelts for 8 hectic weeks with the airline.
Come fly with me, let's fly away. If you can use some exotic booze, there's a bar in far Bombay. Come fly with me, let's fly away.
easyJet, pioneer of no-frills, low-cost air travel, with maximum self-promotion on the outside of its planes and minimum service on the inside.
easyJet 03, contact Luton Tower 132.55.
Launched here at Luton Airport just 4 years ago, it's revolutionised British air travel and now flies 3 million passengers a year to destinations throughout Europe. Jane Boulton is about to start a 12-hour shift helping to get today's easyJet passengers on their journey. As troubleshooter at check-in, any problems will be heading her way.
When I get up in the morning, on my way to work, I'm just thinking, God, 12 hours on my feet, running around, making sure everything's correct. It's hard work, it's really hard work. I enjoy it because I like being involved with the passengers. I'm quite a nosy person, so it suits me down to the ground, really. But I take the flak at the end of the day. I get shouted at a lot.
This call is for all easyJet passengers travelling on flight EZY071 to Glasgow and flight EZY019 to Edinburgh. We are not yet to kindly contact the
15-year-old David is on his way from Canada to Edinburgh to stay with friends. He's taking a present for his hosts. Just one problem, the present is alive.
It's a live lobster, yeah?
I don't know, they might be.
Yeah, it is. You can't take that on board, I'm afraid.
Well, if they're dead.
It's not dead, it's live.
Yeah, but they're probably
Well,
dead.
do you want to open it up and show me then, please?
I bought them through customs and
Yeah, well,
you
you
can buy
won't
them
be
at the
taking.
airport.
Yeah, I know, but we can't allow you to travel with a live lobster on an easyJet flight, I'm afraid. It's a live animal,
Well,
mammal, whatever.
well, they're probably dead. You can buy them at the airport. It's pretty expensive.
Yeah, but that's not my issue here. My issue is safety, and I won't allow you to take a live animal on board the aircraft. Yeah, they're actually live. Look, they've been clipped.
Yeah.
They've got bands on their wrists. On their
they're
yeah. I
alive
can't
on the-
allow you to take a live lobster on board the aircraft, sir.
They've travelled nearly 4,000 miles. Now the lobsters, worth £30, have fallen foul of easyJet's ban on carrying live animals. But David's not giving up without a fight.
What if they're dead?
Yeah, but they're live, sir.
So I can kill them.
Well, yeah, I mean, how are you going to kill them?
In the toilet.
How are you going to kill them in the toilets?
Knock them over the head.
I don't think you'll get through
Because they're
his
pretty,
shell.
they're pretty expensive. And you buy them
One moment.
duty free.
Not here, you can't.
Lobsters aren't the only animals due to fly to Scotland today. This is Sue Holland, who's performing tonight in the Edinburgh Festival. She was hoping to take her beloved pet Bing with her.
I have actually been here since +2 now, and I've done my best. I've rebooked my flight, I've tried to get the dog home, and actually I've still got to get the dog to Edinburgh. I'm still here, and I'm still here, and somewhere along the line, I think I've given in, and we've got to get the dog with me to Edinburgh.
Right, well, that won't happen on easyJet.
It's my word against easyJet's, though.
Well, basically, it's your word against mine. I can't allow that dog.
No, I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about the fact that originally I was told the dog would come, which is why I'm standing in Luton Airport
On the
with a
belief it
dog.
was a guide dog.
And No, nobody. But that's the whole hilarious thing. It was the quote was from my PA. Will it be all right to have a dog on board? They didn't say anything about the fact that I might have some sort of disability or need for a guide dog of some sort. You know, I could be deaf, for God's sake. You know, I mean, I'm not going to send my dog home in a bloody cab all the way to London for about 100 quid on its own when it's got to come to Edinburgh with me. That's why I booked to fly here.
It's all like I said to you, you won't be able to travel on easyJet with a dog.
But it's illegal for me to send the dog home on my own, and you know that. You've just been quoted it by one of your salespersons.
That's fine.
Something has to be
It's
done.
illegal to take that dog on the aircraft unless it's
So what are you going to do about it?
Well, I spoke to easyJet. Somebody's going to be coming down.
To do what?
Well, to speak to you. I can't authorise anything to happen.
Oh, well, maybe you have some sort of car service, not a cab, but a car service that they will drive my dog back to Muswell Hill.
Not at all. Bob Vickers is the airport.
Right, I really am getting pissed off now. It's been too long. I've been here since 1:45. I reckon it's probably about... What time is it now, folks? 5:30?
Right,
I was 4.
Yeah, well, there's children.
Right.
around, so-
I don't care if there are children around. Get me somebody that is going to give me some answers and
I've
not
given you
just
an
fob me
answer.
off. Get me this man that you keep talking about. I'm sorry, I'm pissed off. You get my dog on a bloody flight if it kills me. I'm sorry if I swore in front of the children, but I've just had enough.
Even Bing's had enough. But maybe there'll be a reprieve for the lobsters.
OK, thank you. Bye-bye. Yeah, I've spoken to the guys in charge of the aircraft and they won't allow you on with them at all, I'm afraid. So, I mean, your options are you either travel without them or you don't travel. Yeah? Where are you going to leave them? Okay, I'll get my duty officer to come down and we'll sort out what we're going to do with them then. Obviously, we don't know what to do with them. Okay, can you check him in next, darling? He's going to travel without them. You can check him in for me. Oh, you have, right. So you've got your bag receipts.
Yeah, I've got your tags here for you.
Okay, if you want to follow me, then I'll show you where you have to go now. Sorry about that. Just over there where the orange sign is. Okay.
There'll be no lobster thermidor for David's friends tonight.
No, free. That's good lobster. I love lobsters.
What are you going to do? What are you doing with
No, I don't know what to do with them.
Has he not got someone who can pick them up?
No, he's going to he's come from Canada, he's going home, he's got school, he's got to go back.
Well, take him life.
The cookery books out, I think. I'm joking, I won't really. I've never ever come across that before, have you?
What are you going to do with them?
I don't know, I haven't got a clue. Hello.
All right.
When I got here, they just didn't let me on the plane with them, so I had to give them up. So someone who works for easyJet will be having a good meal tonight.
I don't know what we're going to do with them. No, they're all banded up. He said to me they're dead. I said they're not.
Oh, that's really sad. Can't we take him to a pond?
What do you mean take them to a pond?
Oh,
Dinner!
don't think not. Will they live like that now for ages?
Yeah, until we put them.
That's not fair. Can't you set them free somewhere?
Where was the zoo? Put them outside. Chicken area.
I'll take them home.
You take off them little elastic bands off it. Oh my lord.
Well, hello, Mr. Lobster.
Oh, that's not fair, is it?
It's a bit of a waste of all my money, because they're pretty expensive. Especially when you buy them at the airport.
Put all that meat in his tail, Leslie. Look at that.
Oh, sit down.
That's a bit of salt and pepper.
How many is there? 3?
Tracy, an animal lover, decides to phone the RSPCA.
We said they were dead. I don't think he expected me to open the box up, really, though, did he? I don't know who was more frightened, though, me or him. I just imagine, the claws to come out, grab hold of my wrist.
I went over and looked at it.
Could you imagine?
Half an hour later, and it's the end of the line for Bing. He's going home alone in a cab.
This is the owner here.
Hello. He's absolutely gorgeous. You've obviously heard I can't take him on a flight.
No.
He's so lovely. I can't
So
take
am I,
him
don't
on.
worry.
I'm really upset about it, actually. Oh, it feels like he's going into quarantine. It's horrible. That's to go with him. That's his bowl.
Okay.
Bye, sweetie. Come here.
Yeah. Park Road. Alexander Park Road.
Bye, sweetie. Love you. Oh, look.
At Luton Airport, the fate of the lobsters has been decided and David has to travel without his dinner. The RSPCA wouldn't take the shellfish, so they're off in a cab to an aquatic centre. But these lobsters aren't destined for freedom just yet. 180 miles from Luton, Kevin Reardon is doing what he likes best, spending time with his family.
You going to the park later then, or what? What's happening?
Kevin works at easyJet's second base, Liverpool Airport, but his job often means working late.
When we get a delay, obviously, like last night we had a delay. It was about a 2.5-hour delay last night. So when I got back, the children were in bed last night.
Often the delay works out when I've got something planned.
Really?
Yeah, it usually does work that way, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can guarantee if I plan something,
You'll find a delay.
Kev's on the phone.
And today, his wife Linda has big plans. She's booked a babysitter so she and Kevin can have a night out with friends. But this is one Saturday night that won't go to plan.
Sam, got an hour delay on this, I'm afraid.
Joking, why?
It's late into Amsterdam.
Yeah.
Taking the leg, but there you go. I'm going out tonight. So am I. Typical.
Thanks. How many bags are you checking in?
Just one.
Alright, so to inform you have an hour delay.
See you shortly. Cheers, bye now. Yeah, it's going to be leaving shortly. That's definitely an hour's delay. Great stuff.
Only 1 in 50 easyJet flights get delayed by over an hour, but on Kevin's big night out, that's exactly what's happened, thanks to congestion at Amsterdam Airport. Back at Luton Airport, the lobster story has taken an unexpected turn.
Hello, is that the aquatic centre? Hi, it's Jane Boulton here at Luton Airport. All right. OK then, bye. They were going in a taxi to the aquatic centre. They know nothing about it. I know nothing about it. So, where they are, nobody knows. Whether they ended up on somebody's dinner plate last night, it's not sure, but they certainly didn't end up on mine. A bit disappointed about, but never mind. Don't know where they are, I haven't got a clue. There's 3 lobsters on the loose somewhere at the moment. Maybe the taxi driver took them home with him and sold them to a restaurant on the way, who knows? It's a mystery. Very fishy story.
One of easyJet's most popular routes is Amsterdam, especially with hen parties.
2 nights. Gonna have a good time.
Go down the canal.
Yeah.
And we're going to go taste some local
and a bit of flower picking.
And
Everybody flower picking. And then a live sex show.
But this morning, there's a very special passenger travelling with them, the chairman of easyJet, Stelios Hagianou.
So have you checked in, Sam?
I've just given my passport. I'm waiting for my boarding pass, yes. But I need to find out what's happening.
Is it quite normal for the owner of the airline to have to check in as well?
Yeah, well, otherwise I can't get on board. I need a boarding pass. Sorry about it.
Stelios has a big day ahead of him. While the girls are just going for laughs, he's off to ask for a bank loan. He wants to borrow $1.8 billion to buy new aeroplanes. But even having the boss on board your flight doesn't guarantee you'll get away on time.
We will offer you a refund.
Right, is the flight not going ahead?
We're not saying that, we're just giving you alternatives at the moment. What we're saying is we will have further information for this flight available at 12 o'clock.
At 12 o'clock?
Yes, if you want to wait until then and then decide from there what you want to do.
What other flights are available?
This afternoon we've got a 4:30 flight to Amsterdam.
Right.
Choice is a refund. We'll give you a full refund. We'll take you back through. Or we'll transfer you this afternoon until 4:30.
Okay.
What is the choice of another flight before 4:30?
No, that's our alternative flight to Amsterdam. We're saying if you don't want to sit in the airport until more information comes through,
So,
giving you that choice. What I would do if I was you is sit tight, 12 o'clock, then decide what to do.
Stelios has been to see what the problem is, and he's about to brave the mob of angry passengers.
Why not just sit tight for 20 minutes?
It's paying at 4.15. Will we like guaranteed a seat on that or not?
It's a different aircraft. This one will be fixed, and this is the one that will take us there.
Within when?
Well, their engineers
What's
are
wrong
working
with
on it. Something with the autopilot. One of the two autopilots.
It's not the parts, it's the labour.
It will be fixed. It will be fixed. It will be safe.
Too many coffee
And that's
shops
why
in
aircraft are so safe, because they don't take off unless they have both autopilots on them. Yeah. It's a very strict procedure. Yeah.
It will definitely be a flight today.
Absolutely.
The plane is grounded indefinitely.
So is there going to be a plane leaving this airport between now and 4:30 to Amsterdam?
Oh yes, there will be.
There will be.
Yes.
There's a group of us that are just going for a weekend. Now, this is severely eating into our time. I mean, what do we get out of this? I mean,
What sort of compensation do you like? How can you value 2 hours in Amsterdam? On a weekend break?
some drinking money.
I'll buy you a drink on board.
Right, okay, is that for the whole group of us?
Yeah, the whole aeroplane.
Okay, that's
Okay,
good. That's a good start.
Thank you.
Let's hope it does go, otherwise...
We will go, don't worry.
Still, no escape for Stelios.
May we know the nature of the technical...
One of the two autopilots is unserviceable, and the engineers are fixing it.
It's over an hour since the flight should have taken off. Stelios needs some fresh air.
easyJet apologise for the delay in your flight and any inconvenience this may have caused. Thank you.
Liverpool's flight to Amsterdam is finally ready for boarding. But some passengers have gone missing. Kevin needs to find them quick, and he's still hoping to make it home in time to go out with his wife.
They're in the bar.
I'm going to go have a quick word with the captain, explain the situation, tell him there are still 5 passengers left in the bar. If they haven't heard the third call, for God's sake, well, it's their own fault. They're going to miss the flight, so I'm going to find out now. Have a word with the captain. Yeah, we've still got 5 passengers down. We've given them about 3 or 4 calls. Apparently they're still stuck in the bar. How long do you want to hang around? Because we can soon offload them. Another 2 minutes and then forget it, right? OK, fine, thanks. OK, Rob, synchronise your watch. They've got 2 minutes. I've had a word with the captain. If they're not here in 2 minutes, mate, get the baggage tag numbers and we're going without them. Yeah?
Yeah, we're in the process of getting the baggage tag numbers at the moment.
Right, mate, get back to me ASAP, because I can't stick around now.
2 hours later than scheduled, and Stelios' flight to Amsterdam is ready for takeoff. Everybody's cheered up.
Special welcome on board for Alex's party. What I would like to do, although I know it's not the compensation in any way, is to buy everybody a free drink. The only downside of that is that we only have 40 minutes in the air, so you have to be a bit quick.
Stelios has gone from villain to hero.
How's your taste buds?
Purser Paul Wood-Smith only has 40 minutes to hand out the freebies.
Right. You can tell me when to stop.
I'm really sorry about this delay.
It's all right, thank you.
By now, the passengers have twigged that not only is Stelios very rich, but he's young, free and single. Paul is also single, but it's not for want of trying.
I fall in love with the passenger. I fall in love with everyone on these things, that's the trouble.
Have you ever chatted up someone on the flight?
I have actually, but not too much because it looks very unprofessional. You can't leave your phone number or anything like that, because I read somewhere that some steward got sacked for that once with another airline.
It's not worth your job. But that doesn't mean you can't show a little bit of interest.
Because they think you're gay, you can probably get away with murder, but you just want to say to them, I'm not gay, I'm not gay. No, I can't. I can only talk to them. I can't go any further than that.
So most of them do think that you're gay, do they?
It's like my dad says, I do a woman's job.
It's a female job, really. It is. I just think it's very, very feminine, the whole thing about it.
Now, I've just come back from holiday and I was trying to tell people say, what do you do for a living? I just say, I work at an airport. And my friend's in the background going, Airline.
Do you think that pilots are popular with the women?
I have no idea. I can't answer that question.
Because female cabin crew tend to like to go out with pilots, don't they?
That's just like
I was going to say, not this pilot, they don't. If you find one, march her in.
A few free drinks later, and things have settled down. But Stelios needs to stay sober. He's still got to get to those bankers to ask for a couple of $1 billion. Back at Liverpool Airport, Kevin's still 4 passengers down.
See, this is a joke, this. This aircraft was actually scheduled out at 1953. It's now actually approaching 2040 and they've still not damn well turned up. Got to go through all the hassle, the rigmarole now, trying to find the baggage tag numbers to offload the baggage. Baggage cannot travel without the passengers.
Captain wants to go, and if Captain wants to go, gotta go.
As far as I'm concerned, they can miss it, I don't care.
But one passenger shows up in the nick of time, oblivious to the disruption he's caused.
Where's the other 3?
That's 2 down, but 2 to find. Here's number 3, only 1 to go.
You know, we were just about to leave it, aren't you, actually?
Thank
Sorry.
you.
Sorry, run out as soon as we've just offloaded your bags. Run on the front step as soon as you can, please. Where is it? Is he here?
This is the man who's been holding up 140 passengers.
Problem is, you see, the captain misses this slot. We could be stuck here till midnight. Because of yourself, you know. Yeah, can you run out straight away, please? Sir? Yeah.
And even now, he's in no particular hurry.
Captain's not a bit happy about it. When he's not happy, I'm not happy because I get the flag. Round the flag deck. I'm not paid to sweat and I'm going out tonight. Well, I was going out tonight. Yeah, sorry, yeah, all doors and hatches are closed and you're clear to start engine 2, sir. Yeah, I'm sorry about that again. I did my utmost. I was about to offload them, yeah. Yeah, I apologise about that, Captain. Yeah, I understand. I know, I realise that. Hi, Haley, it's Dan. Is Mum there? Thank you. In about an hour. OK. Hi, Lynn, it's me. We're very late getting away, I'm afraid. We had all sorts of hassle here. So you may as well tell our friend it's not even worth going to the pub. Just, I don't know, just apologise to the babysitter. We'll have to give us some money. And we'll have a drink in the house. Yeah, nothing I can do about it. Yeah, sorry about that. See you shortly, bye.
Put all that meat in his tail.
To this day, no one knows what happened to the lobsters. Bing the dog never did get to see his owner on stage in Edinburgh. And did Stelios persuade the Amsterdam bankers to hand over the cash?
Okay.
Well?
I think we're doing all right.
On board Airline tonight, the guide to being the perfect passenger.
It's 150, not quarter to
First,
3.
always keep your cool.
I'm sorry, you lied, and I advise you not to do that.
I haven't lied to you at all. I've just passed you on what I was told.
Second, don't try to travel without your passport.
Whoops.
Third, always check you're on the right plane.
For a moment, can we just ensure that all passengers are going to Barcelona and not Glasgow or any other destination?
Come fly with me, let's fly away. If you can use some exotic booze, there's a bar in far Bombay. Come fly with me, let's fly away.
One of Luton Airport's selling points is that it's just off the M1. Very convenient, in theory, but not today. There's been a massive traffic jam and everyone's late for their flights. Jane Boulton, check-in troubleshooter, has to bear the brunt.
Hi, it's Jane. Who's that? Dean? Nice. Yeah. We're due to close in 25 minutes and we're 60 passengers down because of the M1.
An accident northbound on the M1 is causing severe tailbacks to the M25 with traffic queuing on the slip roads. The M1 southbound is also slow between junctions 10 and 8.
Hiya. What's the surname, please?
Cypriot and her. I don't know what's going on. I mean, you know,
any accident.
it's ridiculous. I mean, if we didn't do something that wasn't right, we wouldn't have been here. You know what I mean? I'm not going to say what it is. It's on camera. Bye.
Jane must close the flight in 1 minute, even though there are still 50 passengers missing.
That's 2 ferries
Which
now, isn't it?
easyJet to Nice?
Hi, 52 males. Find out what he wants. 55 females.
Four.
Do you have any bags?
Yes.
How many's travelling?
4.
Right, 53 males. Yeah, 56 females.
These are the lucky ones, the last to make the flight. Check-in is now closed.
Oh, right, we'll go with that. Cheers. Bye.
For the Nice flight.
I can't. You've actually missed it now. All we can do is put you on the next one this evening. It's tonight at 7:15, which gets you in. I'll find out for you.
All these passengers can do is see if they can get on the next flight to Nice, which doesn't leave for another 5 hours.
Never so sorry. Thank you.
Not as sorry as we are.
One moment, sir.
The trickle of latecomers is turning into a flood.
Bye. Hello. Yeah, literally 2 minutes ago. I can't get any more on it. I know. I'm ever so sorry. I know. We held it for as long as we could, and they have to go now. All I can do...
No, because I rang up and you said that there's a 45-minute delay.
No, it's actually got an early slot. It's not going on time. They're actually boarding it now. They won't accept any more now.
Well, I am going to check because, you know, this has happened before.
Yeah, I mean, I've just spoken to dispatch, the guys that are in charge of the aircraft. What I could do is put you on standby to see. We've got one at 7:15.
And is that full?
Yeah, it is full at the moment, but we're putting people on standby on it at the moment, obviously because of the traffic. We're having people coming through. No, I'm afraid not. I don't know if Debonair have got any. I'm telling you the truth, it's full, and I can't get anybody else. Well, of course I am. It's here. I wouldn't lie to you.
Well, you know, I have been lied to you before when the
Well, I haven't lied to you, and I'm not lying now. I cannot accept any more passengers, and all I can suggest is that we put you on standby this evening. Hi, it's me again. This is going on time, isn't it? It's Nice. Yeah. It's just that I've got someone who knows someone who's just going to ring up and find out, and I said, well, I can't get any more on because it's going on time. So, I mean, it's not delayed at all. Oh, that's fine. All right, lovely. OK, then, thanks. Bye.
Jane and her team are told the flight is leaving on time, but this passenger says she's been told it's delayed by an hour.
You lied to me, and she lied to me as well. I've just called your office. She told me that the slot was put forward, that the 1:50 flight left on time, and in fact, it's not leaving until 3:45. So you've lied to people.
Well, I haven't lied to anyone because I phoned
Well, this
actually
woman over
easyJet
here
office.
lied to everybody. And this has happened.
Well,
this
she's
is not, just a second. This is not the first time it's happened to me. I use your airline all the time, but this will be the last time.
Well, that's
You don't lie to people.
I didn't lie to you. You spoke
Everyone
to the
here
supervisor
and all the
over
other
there.
people who missed the plane because of the accident on the M1, you lied to them all. That plane is sitting on the tarmac outside, and it's not leaving until 2:45.
No more passengers can be boarded at this late stage because the doors have been secured ready for takeoff.
easyJet has a problem. There's a lot of angry passengers.
I can understand that, but all I can do is explain to the last passenger is explain to you what I've been told, and if I've been told I can't accept any more passengers, I can't.
I'm not interested in explanations. I'm interested in solutions. So are you?
Yeah, as I said, I would like to try and get you on the next flight because I cannot get you on this one.
Well, the next one you're going to have the same problem.
I know we've got standby passengers, but it's impossible for me to get you onto this.
Why don't we try to get in touch with somebody at easyJet who can make a decision, who can get on?
My supervisors are actually in the office. If you just give me 1 minute, I'll go and have a word.
Because if it's on the tarmac, then it doesn't
Yeah, I
make
know,
sense
but
to
the
unlock
doors
it.
are closed and they're ready to go, that's why.
Well, you just tell the captain to bring it back.
No such chaos here at Liverpool Airport, easyJet's second base. The M6 is running smoothly, and so far everyone's on time for their flights. Passengers on flight EZY801 to Amsterdam are being checked in. The plane is due to take off in an hour.
Who's next, please? Who's next? Who's coming out?
Oh, whoops. Correct. 3 passports, please. Thank you.
The Brown family have planned a short break in Holland, but daughter Jennifer has left her passport back home in Manchester.
Let's check in there, please.
Is there any possibility you could just hold the plane up for a few minutes until we get...
What time do you think she's going to be here? What time is it like?
Well, she said about about an hour.
From now?
As fast as I can. No, about after 6.
6:30. I mean, we close it at 27 minutes past and the flight's actually running early. Okay then. Right, you better be here, you've got an hour.
Oh,
Fingers crossed.
can't believe it. See what else she's forgotten.
The passport is in a filing cabinet which is in my bedroom, so I've rang my brother and told him to get the filing cabinet in his car and bring it to the airport because I've got the key. So we can't get the passport out of the filing cabinet.
Dispatcher Kevin has to board the passengers in 15 minutes. All the family can do now is wait patiently outside and hope Jennifer's brother shows up in time.
You're sure it's going to 3? Where's the boy?
Back at Luton, the strain's showing. Karen had been hoping to meet her boyfriend in Nice at the start of her holiday, but now he'll be gone by the time she gets there. So she's now on standby. It's not easyJet's fault when passengers miss their flight, but Jane always takes the flak. And there's lots more to come.
Oh, you're the lady who told me to left. I've
It's
since
boarded.
discovered. No, I'm sorry, but I've since discovered that it's actually sitting on the tarmac.
Yeah,
and won't be
everybody's on
leaving,
board.
and won't be leaving until 2:45.
Well, I've been told by the guy who's
and
in
I
charge
really
of the
feel
aircraft
I've just
I
had a
can't
good
accept any more
conversation with the
passengers.
people over there. You're the supervisor, and it's not the first time it's happened to me.
I've
I've
as I
discovered
explained
by
to you-
ringing up the office that you lie. You tell people planes are on the way and that they're delayed.
If you just let me explain
all
to
sorts
you, the
of
guy that's in
rubbish.
charge of the aircraft has everybody on board and he won't accept
Well, so why
any
don't
more
you tell
passengers
people?
because the doors are closed.
So why
and it's ready
don't
to
you
push
tell
back.
people that when
I
you
told you already
explain
when
to
you got
them?
here it was too
No,
late and I couldn't accept
no,
you.
you said the slot. Your words to me.
And it was going on
no,
time.
Your words to me were the slot has been put forward.
The
And the
slot has
plane
been brought
is
forward, yeah.
leaving.
You were told it was delayed
Nonsense.
originally.
I was told that
It was
delayed by
delayed,
45
and it
minutes,
hasn't.
which
They
it
brought
is.
the slot forward.
No, I'm sorry.
Well, I've just been told by
1:50,
dispatch that it's
and
going on time.
I've just called the office. It's very easy to find out. You should check your
I've just been down to departures and they've told me that the slot was brought forward to on time. So I can only
it's not
pass on the
on time.
information that I've been given
On
to
time
you.
is 1:50, not 2:45.
I can only pass on the information they give to me,
I'm
and they
sorry,
tell me
you
they brought the
lied,
slot forward
and I
on
advise
time.
you not to do that in
I haven't
future.
lied to you at all. I've just passed you on what I was told.
Just when you want a delay, there isn't one. Time's running out for Jennifer. But Mum's got an idea. She figures if she walks slowly, she can buy her daughter a few more precious minutes.
You think I'll still do it? It's just a...
And chatting to the staff will kill some time too.
Come on! Get it out, quick! It's in the airway. The plane's taking off. Right.
Just how slowly can you walk up a flight of steps?
We deal with everything else.
Kevin's preparing to close the flight.
Jennifer, come on, come on.
This call is with Mr. Alexander.
Back at Luton, passengers are finding different ways to kill time. And Karen's no exception. Her friend Patricia is a faith healer, and she's using her powers to help Karen get through the trauma.
Good morning. Oh, great. Oh, traffic jams. It's our fault then. Oh, she's back again.
She was looking for work.
She's back.
At Liverpool, Kevin's closing the flight to Amsterdam.
I'll come through in this straight away, please.
One female, no bags.
One extra female, no bag, making the TLB 128. OK, we've got her.
No bag.
We've got her.
So, sorry. She did have a bag with her. Oh, lovely. Thanks ever so much.
Fancy turning up on a flight to go on a holiday without your damn passport. She shouldn't have made it, but she did. She was lucky.
In the terminal at Luton, late arrivals from the M1 traffic chaos are still pouring in. But outside on the tarmac, things seem to be going smoothly. Yankee Charlie is being prepared for its flight to Barcelona. Dispatcher Darren is responsible for getting passengers and baggage boarded and the plane refuelled. It should be taking off in 15 minutes. But it won't be going anywhere until he can find some fuel.
Hello, John. Do you know the fuel figure, please, on the Yankee Charlie?
I haven't got a clue.
OK, I'll get it off him. We got any fuelers at all for Yankee Charlie?
Yankee Charlie's not ours. Ready to search.
Yeah, Mr. Kidjo, have we got a number for Shell, please?
261.
Thank you.
Hello, this is Shell.
Machine, right.
Going to plan so far.
Sorry?
Is it all going to plan?
It's all going to plan, except that we haven't got the fuelers now, so really I'm looking for the fuelers. They've left their answer machine on, which doesn't really help.
At least Flight 219 is all fuelled up and on its way to Nice. Captain Pete Woods is one of easyJet's 150 pilots, flying over 6,000 miles a week.
We're doing quite well. We're just to the south west of Paris at the moment. We've got about an hour before we land at Nice. And we've just picked up the weather for Nice, and there's a thunderstorm going through there at the moment. So what we're going to do now is program the arrival into the automatics, and when we get a little bit closer, we'll pick up the actual weather from Nice again and update as necessary. Each flight you do, even though the destinations are the same, something crops up differently on each flight. So it's never boring.
And today is going to be anything but boring.
Hey!
Back at base, and with just 2 minutes to spare, Darren's finally found some fuel.
The King loves Elvis easyJet. easyJet is for the King.
It is indeed, yes. Sorry? Did you say Glasgow? Excuse me? You said Glasgow? No, Barcelona? Oh. Not going to Glasgow, are you?
Yeah.
Ah, no. There's no. Sorry. When did you come? Did you go through the departure lounge?
Ladies and gentlemen, can I have your attention for a moment? Can we just ensure that all passengers are going to Barcelona and not Glasgow or any other destination?
Elvis, you can sit down and behave yourself, please.
The plane will be taking off without Darren, but he's hoping that will change soon. He wants to join easyJet's cabin crew.
I really do want this job with easyJet. I'm sick and tired of working on the ground for a handling agent, and I really do want to get up in the air and visit other countries. And I'm just waiting for this postman to arrive with this letter. And fingers crossed.
Pete is on his way to Nice. Or he was. The weather has deteriorated rapidly and he needs to make a decision.
You want to divert to Lyon?
and 2 more holds if there's no further improvement.
So we've got 8 minutes holding time.
We've got 8 minutes holding. We'll have to divert to Leon.
As you wish, your estimate time is 43 in about 25 minutes. As you like. You wish to turn to Leon?
Can you confirm there's no way we can get in before 43?
And confirm you want to divert to Leon?
Just confirm there's no way there'll be an improvement on the approach time.
Without enough fuel to queue over Nice, Pete and his passengers are off to Lyon instead.
Okay, heading north. Confirm level?
Heading north.
146 Delta, descendez, pardon, 346 Delta, descendez niveau 180.
Back on solid ground, the second flight to Nice is about to close. Karen and Patricia are about to find out if there's room on the plane.
As much as we'd love to, we can't hold an aircraft because we don't know who's going to turn up and who isn't. So if we can meet the time, then they go. But no, we've got a few on standby for tonight for Nice. But I don't know if we're going to get on next. It's full, so I have to wait and see.
But where are you going today?
I'm going south of France. I'm going early, so I'm leaving now. I'm very late. I've got to get changed yet. And boyfriend's probably waiting outside wondering where the hell I am.
You might bump into some of your passengers.
I hope not. No, I'm driving there, so I won't.
Not down the M1?
Not down the M1, no, definitely not. Well, I'll probably get caught in another accident now. I'll see you later.
At least someone's day has gone to plan.
Can we check in now?
Just got to find out if the no-shows, they've got to close it at 3 minutes.
3 minutes.
Karen and Patricia can only get on the flight if 2 people don't show up. Captain Pete Woods has landed in Lyon, 178 miles from where he should be. easyJet never normally fly to Lyon, so there are no refuelling arrangements here. Time to call head office for help.
Hello, we've diverted to Lyon. Well, we tried to get into Nice. The weather's pretty grotty up there, and all the traffic that's going into Nice is backlogging up. And so they gave us an approach time 45 minutes beyond our present time, and we don't carry fuel for that, so we've diverted to Lyon. No, not really. We're just sort of on our own on a remote stand at the moment, but right, as I speak to you now, I just see a man who's coming up the stairs. Bonjour.
Hello.
Ça va?
For the fuel.
Yes.
The fuel operator told me that you are not in contract with them, so you have to pay it cash.
Pay it cash?
It costs at least £1,000 to fill her up.
Now, do we have a fuel carnet for this place that's acceptable? Yeah, should be. Are they acceptable is the interesting thing. Right. Okie doke, good man. Thanks, Dave. Bye-bye. How do we stop this? End call?
Pete's mastered the cockpit's 422 knobs and dials, but mobile phones are another thing altogether.
Any idea how this works? Oh, there we go. That's off now. Good. Can I leave you with it, Bruce? I've got some serious admin to sort out.
Time's moving on. The delay is now at least an hour, and Pete's not that keen to put £1,000 on his own credit card. He's desperately searching for a carnet, a written credit facility.
There are no fuel carnets.
At last, a carnet. The passengers could soon be on their way.
Oh dear. It's a BP fuel carnet.
Wrong one. Elf services were on standby, but with no way to pay them, they're leaving. Pete's back to square one. Karen and Patricia are still trying to make their way to Nice.
Hello? Okay, just the 2. Hudson and... I haven't put them on yet. They'll be in as no-shows when you do get them, but you just have to remove them and then check them in again. Okay, bye. Right, they've had 2 no-shows.
Have I got time to make a phone call?
After you've checked in.
I'm sorry, were you before me on the standby?
Yeah, they were.
Yes. There was a lady in white. There was a lady in white and a gentleman in a suit and a young man.
No, I've got 2 ladies that went to the nurse's room that will be for you. Right, that's all done. So if you just go over to check in, they'll check you in.
Thank you very much.
That's okay. Take care.
Mercury with the first this afternoon, wasn't it?
There was a lady in white, there was a gentleman in a suit, and there was a young man with a beard. 3 people in front of me. I know that for sure. She told me.
I've got first to go on standby are 2 ladies who were in the nurse's room.
The lady in white, the guy in the suit, the young man with the beard, and me and Katya.
Yeah.
That's it, 4 and 5.
Yeah, I can understand that, but these 2 ladies have got on, so what we need to look at is how early we can get you out to Barcelona.
I don't want to go to Barcelona, I want to go to
Nice, yes,
Nice, for God's sake.
Yeah.
Pete wants to be in Nice too, but he's still waiting for his fuel. The French dispatcher has returned with a possible solution. If only he'd come up with it to begin with.
Si c'est possible, d'accord, un mois. Ok, je vous laisse passer.
All he needs is the name of whoever would pay the fuel bill at Luton and our name and address at Luton.
Right.
And then to get the fuel.
Excellent. We've had to give him the telephone number of the finance director, Nick Manoudakis. Okay, so he's happy with that. He will phone Nick Manoudakis, and he's happy to refuel on that basis. Okay to end, I suppose, is it?
Yeah.
Oh, no, that says call now. Oh. What do I do here, Bruce? How do I get this back?
I would have thought you just went like that.
They're back on course for Nice.
I understood the problem was the traffic. It didn't have anything to do with easyJet, but fare is fare. We're on the waiting list as number 4 and 5. The young lady in white was in front of us, the guy in the suit, and the guy with the beard. They were not, these 2 ladies were not even here at the time.
15 minutes ago.
No, they did not come 15 minutes ago. I was given this list when I came in. She even phoned me at home.
It's just not fair.
They've gone anyway.
There was a lady in white, there was a gentleman in a suit, and there was a young man with a beard. 3 people in front of me. I know that for sure. She told me.
The woman in white got away with a different airline. The flight hadn't been delayed as long as she thought. With a tank full of petrol, Pete made it to Nice 3 hours late. And no one convinced this couple they weren't the victims of queue jumpers.
The guy in the suit.